Being honest takes guts and takes courage, but not everyone is worthy of your honesty. Wow, you let go of a person that dared to be honest with you and you call them toxic instead. Hello cookies, it's Siri, I am back and today we're going to talk about honesty. For some time ago I saw some videos suggested on YouTube about toxic friendships on TikTok, and I know nothing much about TikTok. I think I had nothing better to do, so I just clicked and looked. And in some situations, yes, I think the friendships were off, to say the least. And in some situations, I just thought, wow, you let go of a person that dared to be honest with you and you call them toxic instead. Now, I really can't remember which video it was, and there are so many of them. And I don't watch TikTok videos. I don't have TikTok. I'm not interested. And the few videos I have seen pertinent to TikTok have not really made me want to watch more. First of all, let me start with a story that happened to me when I was in high school. So in high school, I was friends with this girl, let's call her Vanessa. Vanessa was a gorgeous girl with a beautiful long hair. She has amazing long hair and she was very proud of it. I always thought her hair was great. I probably told her 1,000 times that she had amazing hair. And one day she decided to come to school with short hair up to here and a fringe that was straight like this. And it did not match her face shape and it did not really suit her. But I said nothing, I said hello as usual, and then she came to me and said, "What do you think of my hair?" I panicked inside because I had nothing nice to say. And you know the saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. But then again, since I was very young, I've always valued honesty from friends, and I don't want people to lie to me to preserve my feelings or this and that. I think honesty is extremely important and good for bonding. So I said something along the lines of, well, I would have preferred another hairstyle on you, but if you're happy with it, that's the most important thing. It made her look like a monk, but it was her choice and she did ask for my opinion. And then she went off on me. She got so mad. She said, "You're so mean, you're terrible, you should be happy for me, you should, you know, tell me I look great and stuff." And I thought, this person wanted me to lie to her and she asked for my opinion. I never said anything before she asked for my opinion. And I believe that if you ask for my opinion, you want the truth. You don't want me to tell you what you want to hear. And so in my head I already cut the friendship because I thought this person is not worthy of my honesty. Being honest takes guts and takes courage. It is much easier to lie and say, "Yeah, you look so great, you look amazing," or to tell people, "Yeah, you're doing so great," or "You're so fantastic," "Oh, this is perfect." It's so much easier to tell people the things they want to hear than to tell your honest opinion if you know it's not going to go their way. Continuing on that story, I went to the bathroom and no one knew that I was in one of the stalls, so the popular girls in our classroom went there. There were about 3 or 4 and they started talking bad about Vanessa. They said, "Wow, have you seen her hair? She looks so stupid, she looks terrible, she looks like a monk. What has she even done? Oh my god, it's so bad." For 10 minutes I was there. I did not dare go out because I did not want them to think I was eavesdropping. They were talking bad about her in the bathroom, but then when she asked them in the classroom, "What do you girls think about my hair?" they said, "You're so amazing, it's so gorgeous, it's so brave, it's so nice." They lied to her and they were bad-mouthing her in the bathroom, and I can tell you they were also bad-mouthing her by text to each other, to some of the boys in the classroom and things like that. Everyone was making fun of her, boys and girls, behind her back, except from me, because I already decided in my head the friendship was over, but I still don't want to partake in whatever they were doing, talking bad about her behind her back. And that's a great example of someone that did not deserve my honesty. And after that, I think she tried to be friends again or something, but nah, I'm just like, no. I put myself out there to be honest because I think that friendship should be based on honesty and kindness, and you did not get it. And then she continued on being friends with those girls that turned out to be fake with her. There was some drama and things like that. Because yes, those girls would tell you straight to your face you look amazing, but in the bathroom they were talking crap about you. Another example that happened to me in 2014 was when I went to change my glasses. I went to this optician and he had a whole team of people. So as soon as I arrived, I already sensed that the people, his employees, were acting weird with him. From afar, I saw that they had really weird body language and they were distancing themselves from him very obviously. So I did not get it. I just thought, okay, I guess they're quite cold in this working environment. And so I went in the back room to do all my eye tests and reading the board. As soon as I entered the room with him, ooh, the whole room smelled like infected tooth, or when you have a bad breath because you have a cold, and it was potent. I gagged when I got inside. It was so bad. It was really strong, bad breath, like so bad, and there were no windows in that room and it was so strong. And then when he was talking to me as well, I could feel it. I was feeling really bad, as in nauseous. It was terrible, and I understood why his colleagues were acting weird, because his breath was so bad. We had a good thing going on, as in terms of him being a eye specialist and me being a customer, and we had some light chat, and eventually I said, excuse me, I think I have to tell you something. Well, maybe your toothpaste is not the best in the market. I know it's so awkward, but I did not know what to say, and I did not want to say your breath is terrible, but it was terrible. That was the worst breath I've ever smelled in my whole life, but I just blamed it on the toothpaste. But he was smart and he understood. He didn't say anything for 2 or 3 seconds, and I was mortified, and then he said, oh, thank you so much. Oops. Okay, thank you so much. My colleagues had been acting weird for a week. I've had a cold, and when I get a cold, I know that my breath can stink. You know, people have been acting weird around me for the past week since I've had my cold, but no one has ever said anything. He was so thankful. He was like, thank you so much. Thank you for daring to tell me. And I was like, are you sure you're not mad at me? I'm sorry, I did not want to offend you. You know, it's not personal. He said, no. I'm so glad you told me. Otherwise, no one would have told me, and it would have just been a discomfort for everybody and embarrassing for me. And I got a 25% discount on my glasses, and 25% discount on glasses that cost $250. You're very happy about those 25% discounts. So this man not only took it well, but was very grateful and understood that I did not say that to be nasty. I said it to help him and the future customers so that we don't die from this biohazard coming out of his mouth, and that his colleagues can be normal again. So those are 2 distinctive stories of me being honest. One turned out well, one did not turn out so well. And then now let's reverse it. You're going to say, but Eerie, how do you react when someone tells you something you don't like? I think I react pretty well, actually. For me, it is always a good sign, a good green flag when someone, either a man that I want to be in a serious relationship with or a potential friend, dares to tell me the truth, and maybe it's something that I'm not going to like. That for me is always a green flag, and in my head it's always, oh, that's a keeper, I need this person in my life. I ask people around me often if my breath stinks, and the thing is, even if they would say, yes, Eerie, you should go brush your teeth, or oh yes, Eerie, it's a bit I would be embarrassed in the moment, definitely. I mean, I do care about the opinion of the people that are close to me, But at the same time, I would be really grateful because I don't want to go to the dog park and then talk to everybody and my breath stinks, go to the grocery store and then my breath stinks, or talk to someone around and just have a stinky breath that would just bother everybody around. So I like when people dare to tell me, or maybe if it's something like, oh, you have a lot of dandruff at the back of your head. A good thing is always the salad stuck. If I have something green or something stuck in my teeth and I can see it, if someone in front of me sees it and they don't say anything, for me in my head it's like, thump. This is not someone that I want to keep close. We can be acquaintances, we can be shallow friends, but we're never going to be close because this person, instead of telling me, hey, Yuri, you have something stuck in your teeth, would let me walk around the whole day at work or school, talking to people, smiling, and I smile a lot, having stuff stuck in my teeth. So either they would enjoy me looking stupid in public, or they just don't care that I look stupid, so they don't care about me and the opinions of others about me, so they don't care to preserve me and protect me. And they also don't have the guts to be honest with me. So for me, those are red flags. So I'll just be like, okay, fine, I guess we can keep this cordial, but we're never going to be super close. Something happened a few days ago where the boyfriend is the one that was honest with me, and that's pertinent to my ranking all the Switch games I finished and played in 2021 video. And there, if you have seen it, I have straight hair. I wanted to straighten my hair because why not? I've been wanting to experiment, and when it's the winter, it's easier to upkeep straight hair. This is my natural hair. I washed it yesterday evening, so this is how it looks like when it is dry. And the boyfriend prefers my hair curly and poofy. So I asked him a couple of days ago if I looked pretty in my video because he was watching it, and he said, I know the boyfriend enough to know that when he goes, I was like, you don't like it? He said, no, I like you better with curly hair. So before you all go, oh, that's so mean, you should always say you're beautiful or this, and I'm like, no, I don't want a relationship like that where my partner has to lie to me and walk on eggshells and not say what he truly thinks. The boyfriend knows that just because he tells me that he thinks I could be prettier with curly hair and he doesn't like me with straight hair, it doesn't mean that he doesn't love me anymore. It doesn't mean I have less value. It doesn't mean that he would go cheat on me. It means nothing like that. It just means that he prefers me with curly hair. And I like his honesty because I know that when he sees me like this and he goes, wow, you're so pretty, I know that he really means it. So I don't ever have to doubt that when he tells me I'm gorgeous or beautiful, he really means it, because I know that when he doesn't think I look that amazing, aka with pajamas, the boyfriend doesn't like me in pajamas, or with straight hair, he's not going to say it to my face, as in, oh, you look so bad. But if I ask him, do I look pretty, like I did a couple of days ago, he would say the truth and he'd go, which means not really. The boyfriend would be the type to tell me that I look fat in a dress if I look fat in a dress, and guess what? I would be so happy and grateful for him to tell me that. And before, I used to ask the boyfriend when I made online purchases, but I don't purchase that much stuff, so I haven't bought anything in a long time. But when I buy things and I try them, I always ask him if it makes me look chunky, if it fits me, if it's too tight, if it's too loose, and he's very honest about everything. Even, for example, things that hug you in the wrong places, so you look like you have a lot of chunk on the side, and he would go, wow, this makes you look like you have chunk on the side. And I'm not going to be like, oh my god, you're so mean, can you even hear yourself? Like, are you saying I'm fat? I'm just gonna be like, ooh, okay, because I don't want to go around looking like I have, you know, chunk on my sides. And there's nothing wrong with having chunk on your sides before you all go crazy on me. Nothing wrong with that. I have a little bit of chunk here, but I don't want the chunk to look extra chunky, because if you have stuff that fits weird, it just makes the chunk pop out and it looks worse than what it actually is. So I don't mind if it looks like the chunk it is, but I don't want it to look chunkier. So I really appreciate when the boyfriend tells me that, yeah, this makes you look a bit chunky. I don't want him to lie to me, and he dares be so honest with me so I don't look weird in public, or so I look like how I want to look, because he knows that I can take his honesty and not have a fight, not have a meltdown, not do anything. I don't even get sarcastic. I'm just like, oh, okay. And that's it. It's like, that's his opinion. I respect it. I also like myself with straight hair, so now I know what he thinks. And now we can continue on with dinner. It's not that deep. And that's the end of this video. I hope you cookies enjoyed it. Just my afternoon thoughts. As you can tell, the sun is setting down and it's getting darker here. And if you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos. The updates about surgery and surgery care before, during and after is going to come soon. I'm waiting for my final ultrasound to see whether I'm really sterile. So that's what I've been waiting for, because I know you are waiting for those videos. And until next time, I will see you cookies at the next video. Bye bye.